Well, here we are, and Glenda and I made it to Springhill Park Campground, and it is a Corps of Engineers park just outside of Fort Smith, Arkansas. Got my Starlink up here, and there's lots of trees, but there's just one opening there. So maybe that'll give me enough to make a phone call. And so anyway, nice campground, and we're again the only people here. That when we came in down that road, we came in, there was a host and a garbage truck picking up the trash, and this is a Tuesday, and I don't know, it's an awful nice place, but nobody's here. I am taking a walk down. There's the Arkansas River is down there, so I'll go see if I can get a view. Getting a little closer, I can see the water, and there looks like there's a little spot to get closer to the water. Well, there it is, Arkansas River. The most impressive thing about these Corps of Engineers parks that we keep getting ourselves into is that they have water and electricity. I mean, like full 50 amp electricity. And with our senior discount, we get it for $13 a night. Well, here we have just a couple of pictures that are of us at our campsite at Lake Catherine State Park, just outside of Hot Springs, Arkansas, before we use the next day to go to Hot Springs National Park. When Jima and I toured through Hot Springs National Park, we didn't take a lot of video, but we did take some pictures. So here they are. We were pretty impressed with the architecture, the stained glass windows, and all the displays were done very, very well. There was an awful lot of really good historical information about hot springs worldwide and those right there in Hot Springs, Arkansas. The National Park Visitor Center is one of the old bathhouses along Bathhouse Row. I think there were 7 total of them that were very ornate, and visiting bathhouses actually became something that high society took advantage of, and consequently, the bathhouses were set up to, impress those high society people. They came, for a variety of reasons, but mostly because they thought that the waters were healing waters, and they could cure a myriad of maladies just by, using taking the bath, as they said. Of course, there were also tons and tons of doctors who were prescribing a bath at hot springs, and of course they were all getting kickbacks. Doctors would recommend a soak, soaking in a bath. They would also recommend steam boxes, and of course along with that they would recommend that their patients get massages, do exercise, and the facility, of course, accommodated all of those things. We thought it was pretty funny, some of the machines that they used. Exercise machines, I guess is what they called them, but they look pretty much like torture devices. Towards the end of our tour, I found a display that showed what a doctor's orders might be for certain maladies or diseases. I thought it was interesting that if you had syphilis, they thought the best thing for you to do was to get a mercury rub. And I'm not sure that was a good idea. Well, Jima and Grandpa are in Hot Springs National Park. We just got done walking through the visitor center, and which is a bathhouse. Yes, she said it's a bathhouse, and we're going to go through the gangster museum across the street. I thought the gangster museum was going to be really lame, but I was quite surprised. It was really, really well done and educational. We learned not only about the gangster connection in Hot Springs, but also the connection about spring training. Spring training became a real big thing in Hot Springs back in the early days of baseball. And I got to shoot a Tommy gun. No, just kidding. Grandpa got lucky. Look at some of the artistic pictures he was able to take. Early morning sunrise. It's pretty easy to get fantastic pictures, though, when Mother Nature provides you with this. Woke up to a pretty sunrise on the lake. There's fog, there's ducks or geese, and then this. We're headed to the waterfall. Supposed to be a little waterfall that you can go look at. We'll go see. Not very far away because we're old. Right along the shore of Lake Catherine. We're listening to the birds. Can you hear them?
Go.
Look, a cute little swinging bridge. Yeah. There goes Glenda. Whoa. So it looks like.
Oh my God. Friday night party out here.
Well, we're getting closer. We can see it through the trees, and there's a bunch of people up here whooping and hollering and probably swimming. We'll go see. Well, I'm at the top. Gonna be looking down maybe on it. Okay. I bet during a rainstorm, it's a little bit bigger. Yeah. That's a cute little waterfall and a little swimming hole. We made it. Back from the waterfall. We're hot and sticky.
It is so humid. It is so humid out here.
Yeah. And in this forest, and the sun just came out a little bit, and of course it's steaming in this forest now.
And it makes you like you're walking through a sauna.
So anyway, we made it. Now back to the trailer. Well, this is tonight's window view. The lake.
The back side of the window.
A couple of boats out there. Yep. Pretty nice.